In Matthew 21:33-35, Jesus talked with another parable. There was a certain householder which planted a vineyard and hedged it round about, and digged a wine press in it, and built a tower, and let it out to husbandmen, and went into a far country. And when the time of the fruit drew near, he sent his servants to the husbandmen, that they might receive the fruits of it. And the husbandmen took his servants, and bit one, and killed another, and stoned another. Here, with this parable, Jesus is describing how the Father had created the earth, made everything available for the humanity to live and sustain themselves fully, wholly and joyfully through a connection with Him, and went away, but kept watching and observing His creation, with the hopes that once it was time to call them back to Him, they will have the ears to hear and will have the eyes to see. But sin was part of the creation, and it existed in the hearts and flesh and the world that His creation was living in, because the world belonged to Satan itself. Therefore, to save His creation, Father had a plan that He came up with, and our words, which would have saved the humanity from sin in the heart, flesh, and the world, and would kept humanity with the Father for eternity. Now, to put that into action, Father started from very basics, hoping that His creation would have the wisdom and ability to overcome the sin in the heart, flesh, and the world through Him, to be able to recognize their truth and open their eyes to see and ears to hear those whom He was sending to claim what was His back to Him. Prophets, people of God, who would speak the truth and call God's creation and people back to Him. But His creation, some of them were far gone. They were blinded by sin and made deaf by sin, and could neither see nor hear the truth. Therefore, because their weakness within their soul, they gave into the bondages of sin and Satan, and instead of hearing the truth that was coming to them directly from the Father, due to the bondages and strongholds which hardened their hearts, they chose the sin and Satan wickedness, and therefore they killed, stoned, and injured those sent by the Father to bring salvation to them, and destroyed all the attempts that Father was making to bring them back home to Him. Continuation in the next video. But before closing, I would ask you to please open your ears to God's attempts of trying to bring you back into His kingdom, because He is, as His word declares, Father will knock and wait for us, His children, to open the door and welcome Him in. We'll eat with that person in response to the knocking, which also means that Jesus will build that deep connection, that relationship with them, and will be present always, as His word promises. Therefore, please open your ears to hear the knock. Be vigilant and sober to see God. Accept Him through repentance and come home. Love you guys.